There's a pretty funny one because Brittany, is it Griner?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew I was.
She's the basically only player in the WNBA who could dunk.
Nice.
I think I don't have the stats in front of me, but I think she's responsible for like 95% of all the dunks ever in the WNBA that have ever occurred. Yeah.
That rules.
Yeah.
Well, you said... Great player. You've been sending me this because it's funny. So basically, in this kind of article, so they said how low WNBA salaries led to an American basketball superstar's detainment in Russia. And essentially, she got caught with,
just weed cartridges.
Weed cartridges,
yeah,
right? And it's become a big thing. And this is what they kind of did with that Olympian and everyone, where you kind of, obviously, you go... Yeah, that would stink. That sucks, right? And then the news tries so hard to make you hate her.
Hate her?
Well, they make you kind of argue against her.
It's a ludicrous position they took where her hand was, she had to be in Russia. She had no choice because she was only making 200 what is it?
So 250 grand plus bonuses, and they said they had no choice.
She's the highest paid player in the WNBA.
And they said the reason she had to go play in Russia as well is because, she's sitting there like, please, sir.
Yeah. She goes, I can't feed my family.
I can't feed my family. She made $500K.
It's the Latrell Sprewell thing. I don't know if you ever remember Latrell Sprewell. He used to play for the Knicks, and he choked the coach. Remember? He choked the coach, and he got suspended. And they offered him, right at the end of his career, they offered him, I think Minnesota offered him a 3-year, $36 million deal. Like, pretty good money.
Nice cash.
And he turned it down. He goes, can't take it. I got to feed my family. And he just never played in the NBA.
That being said, there is some level of, I guess, if you've been accustomed to that, the family's gonna have your wife's hungry for more diamonds and stuff. But
yeah, so he's better off without the 36 mil.
No, of course, exactly, right. But
it was the worst negotiating tactic.
Well, it's also the the logic used for anything else, where it's your wife catches you cheating and you go, well, if I got more sex at home, I wouldn't have, right?
Yeah.
She's kind of like, oh, I had to go overseas. And you go, this is just a bad turn of events. You happen to have a gig in Russia at the time this was happening.
And now you're being used as a political pawn.
You're being used as a political pawn.
Well, I'll say...
And then now these blogs and the Business Insider...
Yeah.
Is using this story as a political pawn to be this wouldn't happen if every girl just had $1 million. I
will say this. There are many players in the WNBA, the players you don't know, who make CFL money.
Yeah.
Who do actually have to go over to Russia if they want to be a professional basketball player.
Or have another job, yeah.
But I'm saying, the thing is Russia, they actually, for some reason, love women's basketball.
A rich husband.
Yeah, but they're all gay.
Right.
99% of WNBA players are lesbians. So
yeah, they could get
they need like an Ellen situation, which is probably...
They need an Ellen situation.
Not a lot of those going on. But, those players legitimately, to be, good enough at the top of your game, you can't really go have another job. You do actually have to go to Russia.
Well, no, because they play half the season.
No, I understand that, but I'm saying the players
apparently the seasons are off.
Yeah, they're offset. But I'm saying the players you don't know who make $50 grand a year, they actually probably do need to go to Russia.
Right.
But they're not... Brittany Griner is not that person. She doesn't need to go. She just wants to go make $1 million a year.
Well, she only made a $227,000 base salary, and she earned up to $500,000 with bonuses and marketing opportunities. So, and only in recent years has her payday climbed into the 6-figure range, and she reportedly earns $1 million per season. So you can see how that could get on your nerves, and you need to supplement the income, right?
Yeah, you can't live on that.
More importantly, she'd been offered an opportunity to make $1 million in America instead of Russia. So she had to take time with the hostile foreign power.
Yeah. Which, if this probably wasn't wartime, because Russia is such a corrupt country and she's probably like a well-known star celebrity there, it probably would have been nothing. They would have found it and just was like, yeah, whatever.
They knew that this was going to be a thing for them.
Yeah. I mean, the craziest part too is she was arrested 3 weeks before it was even announced.
Yeah, it's just such a insane position for Business Insider to get. And Business Insider is obviously garbage. They're the ones that declared war on Portnoy and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And basically, just don't call yourself Business Insider. Call yourself Teen Vogue.
It's weird because they actually changed their name to Insider, but their website is still Business Insider, but it doesn't say Business Insider.
They just call themselves Insider. They're not even pretending we're Business
just Insider.
But they had the domain.
Even though they literally like put out these hit pieces on Portnoy and then like short the stock.
Fellas, thank you for watching that exclusive Boyscast clip and supporting the channel. If you want to support the podcast, we have a new episode every week at patreon.com/theboyscast. Only 5 bones, and there's a tons of episodes up there right now. So support the cast, support the boys.
Link right there.
Peace.